Hey, Maven here. Some love stories start sweet and then suddenly get a little dangerous. An older woman, a younger guy, one terrible decision. Let's be honest, bitches be crazy for dicks, right? And now nobody in this story is thinking clearly anymore. Because tonight, I'm giving you 5 dangerously messy age gap movies where temptation wins way too easily. Stay with me. This is part 9, baby. I hope you enjoy this list. So, number 5, Cherish, 2002. We meet Zoe. She's 27, playful, a little lonely, and living a pretty chaotic life in San Francisco. One night, she meets Ford, a quiet guy who seems much younger and way more mysterious than he first appears. At first, their connection feels random, just two strangers sharing late-night conversations. But Zoe starts getting curious about him, very curious. Soon she's showing up around him more often, watching him, following little clues. Whoa, things slowly shift from harmless flirting into something much stranger. You can feel the obsession building with every scene. But the real question is, how far will Zoe go once curiosity turns into something much darker? Number 4, The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone, 2003. Right at the beginning, we meet Karen Stone. She's 50, a famous actress whose career is suddenly fading. After her husband dies, she moves to Rome, hoping for a fresh start. That's where she meets Paolo, a charming young Italian man who immediately notices her. At first, the attention feels flattering. I mean, she hasn't felt desired like this in years. But Paolo's interest feels a little too perfect, too smooth. Soon, they begin an affair that's intense and complicated, and Karen starts realizing something uncomfortable. Maybe Paolo isn't in this relationship the same reasons she is. Oh dear, this one is messy. So the real question becomes, is she falling in love or slowly being used? Before we get into the top 3, if you enjoy these late-night movie lists, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, number 3, Bitter Moon, 1992. Inside a quiet Paris bus, we meet Mimi. She's 22, wild, seductive, and completely unpredictable. Then there's Oscar, an older writer who becomes fascinated with her almost instantly. Their relationship starts with pure passion, long nights, intense attraction, the kind of romance that burns way too hot. But slowly, things start changing. Jealousy creeps in. Manipulation begins, and the power between them starts shifting in uncomfortable ways. I still think about this movie sometimes, but once love turns into obsession, can either of them escape the chaos they created? Number 2, The Diary of a Teenage Girl, 2015. We meet Minnie. She's 15, curious, rebellious, and trying to understand her own feelings. Then there's Monroe, an older man who happens to be her mother's boyfriend. Their conversations start casually, little jokes, a bit of attention, but soon the tension becomes impossible to ignore. Minnie begins exploring emotions she barely understands yet, and Monroe, well, he keeps letting the situation get closer to the line. This one stayed with me, because once secrets start forming inside a house, how long before everything explodes? Number 1, Don John, 2013. This story introduces Barbara. She's 22, confident, glamorous, and used to getting exactly what she wants. Then there's John, a gym-obsessed guy who suddenly becomes completely obsessed with her. But Barbara quickly realizes she has control in this relationship. She pushes John to change everything about himself, his habits, his friends, even his life goals. And John keeps trying to impress her. But then someone unexpected enters the story, Esther, a much older woman with a completely different perspective on love. Have you seen this one? Because the real question is, will John keep chasing the fantasy or finally understand what real connection looks like? Outro. All right, those were some dangerously complicated love stories. Tell me in the comments, which one from this list have you watched? And if you want part 10, stay with me. It's coming.